Drunk with DataRaven.
Hello! My name is DataRaven, and you are watching the first ever episode of Drunk with DataRaven. Alright, guys. Today, I am talking about the time that I got approached by a pedophile. I almost got fucking raped, or I thought. And it was a very scary moment. So I'm just gonna jump right into it. So if you knew me like back then, or if you knew me in real life, I mean, then you would know that I fucking love riding my bike. That thing means the world to me. I loved it so much. And I said I loved it because I no longer have it anymore. So I always loved riding this. It was a green Glendale. It was an amazing bike. Loved riding it. So, and if you knew me in real life, you see Lance, you see him riding his fucking bike. Alright. Anyways, so I was riding my bike down the road, just having a good old time. I turn onto the main road, and I'm just riding. There's all cars zooming past me. I'm just, minding my own business, riding my bike with a smile on my face. And I was riding my bike, and I look to my left, and there's a subdivision place, and there's this house. And there's this driveway, of course, because it's a house. A house has a fucking driveway. And there's this, I forgot what car it was. It was like a black SUV type of car, and there was this dude in there, and he rolls down the window, and this is pretty far distance though. I mean, he's kind of in the subdivision, so he looks at me, and I look at him, and he goes, "Hey!" And I'm just like, and he's like, "Hey!" and like waves at me. I'm like, the fuck? I mean, in my head, I'm saying, what the fuck, who are you? So then I just keep him running, because I don't know who the fuck he is. So then he comes right down the road in his SUV. He comes heading towards me in his car, and I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? In my head, I was saying that. And then I looked back, and I started to ride faster. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta get the fuck out. Now, know that I'm on a main road now, so I wasn't that scared yet. Yet, because you're gonna see what happens. Yet, because there's a whole bunch of other cars, a whole bunch of other people, and yeah, it's crazy, because it's a lot of traffic and stuff, so I wasn't that scared. But he comes riding his car down, and then he stops, because of course, I was riding against traffic, so he was on the other side of the street, I mean on the other road. You know what I'm talking about. And he rolls down his window, and for some stupid reason, I go up to his fucking window in the middle of the fucking street on my bike and start talking to him. He's like, "Is your name Ryan?" And I said no, and he said like I look like this dude that he knows, and maybe he does, like he knew me from somewhere and he just forgot my name, but I don't know. So then fucking cars coming my way, that they stop and have to honk at me because I'm being fucking stupid and have to be in the middle of the road talking to this dude I don't even know. So the people honk their horns and shit, and they're like, "Get the fuck out of the road, motherfucker!" And then they pull out a gun and fucking shoot me in the leg. I'm just kidding, that didn't happen. But then I ride to the back to the side of the road, and then he points like towards a doctor's office, which was like kind of maybe like a quarter of a mile, if that makes any sense, down the road, which is so basically I'm saying it was really close. It was right there, and he points there, signaling that he wants to come and talk to me because I just thought he's someone that recognized me as somebody. I mean, because I have a pretty badass memory. I mean a horrible memory. So I thought, maybe he does know me and I know him. I just don't know it yet. So he's saying, let's meet up at the doctor's office and let's talk. So he rides there. He parks, and then I come in with my bike about like 20 seconds later, and he rolls down his window, and I didn't go up to his window this time because, I kind of did, but not at all, close at all, and he starts pulling up Pornhub on his phone, like fucking Pornhub, and I look at it, and then I looked, and then I acted like I didn't see anything. I just glanced at it real quick, and then he saw me glance at everything, but I just acted like I didn't see anything. I just looked up and said, "Alright, so what do you want?" I didn't say that, but I forgot exactly what I said after that. So then he starts saying he's fucking horny and shit, and he's saying he wants to suck my dick, and I'm like, whoa, big boy, that escalated fucking quick. Oh shit, 1 minute you're saying you knew me from somewhere, and next minute you're saying you want to suck my dick. What the fuck? So what I say is, I didn't even say anything, and then I turn like away, like I look away to see if like to see if anyone's watching this or some shit. Like maybe I'm being recorded and this is a fucking prank video. I was hoping that was it, because I'd be like, what's up, subscribe to DataRaven. But unfortunately it wasn't like that. So then I was silent for like maybe 5 seconds when he says, you're sexy as fuck. And I'm like, okay, so in my head I'm like, what the fuck, this creep-ass motherfucker, I'm getting approached by a motherfucking pedophile. But outside, I didn't know what the fuck to do. I never got approached by a fucking pedophile. This is my first. Holy shit. By the way, this is like last year, yeah, last summer. He said I'm sexy as fuck, and I didn't know what to say, so I just said thanks, alright? It just came out. I wasn't planning to say that. I didn't plan, oh yeah, I'm gonna say thanks, alright, thanks. I didn't do that. It just came out like, fuck. So then he starts saying, yeah, man, I'll suck your dick hard. I'll suck your dick good. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? And I'm saying that. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? So then I start writing away, and then he starts going, he says, are you sure? I will suck your dick good. I'm like, dude, I am fucking sure. I do not want you to put your oral on my fucking genitals. Alright? I mean, I didn't say that, but I was close to saying that. And then I start writing more, and he says, are you sure you don't want me to suck your dick? And I'm like, motherfucker! I am fucking sure that I don't want you to fucking suck my dick! Alright, by the way, I didn't say this or anything, but I was thinking that. So, what actually came out was, how about I take a picture of your fucking license plate? And then, this is what he does. I fucking caught his ass. So then he goes, oh no, man, don't worry, I'm an undercover cop, you're good. So me, I fucking know shit, and if there's an undercover cop car, the fucking license plate will say Popo. And did it say Popo? No, it did not say Popo. Fuck you. So I go up to him and I'm like, alright, can I have some proof? And then he shows me his fucking driver license. Like, what the hell? He shows me his driver's license. I'm not fucking 9? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm a fucking teenager, okay? I think I know the difference between a fucking driver's license and a police badge. What the fuck? Alright, so then I'm just like, alright, man, thanks. I just said, I don't know why I said thanks again, but... And then before he drives off, he says, hey man, you better be careful around here. There's some real creepers, or he says something like, there's some real pedophiles out here that's trying to get kids, and I'm like, what the fuck? You're fucking one of them! I mean, I didn't say that, but I was thinking that, and so I just let him go. And then he just like puts his foot on the pedal and just drives us, like almost crashing into another car. It was, yeah, it was crazy. So then I just, like, got out of my gun and started shooting at him, and then the fucking cops came and I shot all, I'm just playing, that didn't happen, but, so then I got on my bike and I was just jetting back to my road, like, on the main street. I passed the subdivision where he came out, and then I turned into my road where I came out. When I was turning on my road, I pulled out my phone, and I was kind of sad because I just got a mic because I was going to do real-life videos with my friend, and that day I got a mic. I wish I was testing that mic that day, just riding my bike to test it, so I could get him on recording and maybe do some more with it, like submit it to the cops or some shit, or put him online so people will know his voice. I don't fucking know. I will do some crazy-ass shit with the recording, but anyway, so I was pulling on my road and I pull out my phone to start texting my friend, and I was like, you know, fuck it, I'm riding my bike, I'm gonna do voice messages. So I voice messaged my friend, like, all the details that happened, and then here are all of the voice I sent 3 voice messages to him explaining the whole thing. Here are the exact voice messages I sent to him that day.
Okay, I swear to God, I am not lying right now, like, I promise. Okay, so I was riding my bike on Atherton Road, and I passed by this subdivision, and then this guy just pointed and waved at me, and I didn't know who he was, so I just kept going. And then he comes up to me with his SUV and says, like, is your name Ryan? And I'm like, no, and I'm still riding everything. And then he starts saying some stuff I didn't really completely understand. And then he's like, let's say we'll talk up here at the doctor's office. And because we were close to there, so he drove up there. Hold on, the car's coming. So he drove up there, and And then I didn't follow him, but I was like at the road and everything, and then he rolled down his window more, and we were talking. And then, hold on, let me go on to a new. And then we started talking, and then he starts saying like, oh, I'm horny as fuck, and he's like saying you're sexy and shit to me. He was saying I was sexy, and then I was like, oh my fucking god. And in my brain I was like, oh my fucking god. But in outside I was just like, you know, thanks. You know, I just wanted to hurry up and get on with it. So I started to pedal and everything, and he's like, are you down? I'm like, bye. I said bye. And then he's like, are you sure? I can suck your dick real good for you. And now I'm like, I just got approached by a pedophile. I was thinking to myself at every moment, I was like, I'm getting approached by a pedophile. So I got on my phone and I was like, how about I take a picture of your license plate? And then he says, oh no, don't worry, I'm undercover cop. You're good. And then I come up and then I go up to his window. I mean, not very close because, like, you know, hold on, let me start a new one again. And then I go up kind of up to his window, but not close at all. Still a good, like, 2 or 3 yards away from it. And I'm like, can I get some proof that you're an undercover cop? And then he shows me his ID, like his driver's license, and I'm like, hell no. I mean, I just said okay, because I knew he was probably just lying to get away with me not taking a picture of his license plate. He was just doing that to play it off like he is, but I'm fucking 15, I'm not 9. I know what a fucking police badge looks like. Are you kidding me? He shows me his fucking driver's license. Are you kidding me? So he shows me that, like, oh, I'm undercover cop. So then I'm just like, okay, and then drive off. And he's like, and then he says some more. It's like, you better be careful around here. There's some guys trying to pick up young men like you. And I'm like, fuck, what the hell? You're one of them. I didn't say that because I don't want to start any shit. Because like if he had a gun or some shit, and he could have just pulled me in his SUV and fucked me to death. But anyways,
So that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Comment what you think I should have done or shouldn't have done. And please, if you ever get approached by any of these men, don't sit and talk to him. Call the cops right on the spot. Take a picture of his license plate if you can. Because thinking back now, I didn't know what I was doing. But when you're in the moment, you get caught up in the moment and you seriously don't know what to do. But I'm giving you a big heads up. If you ever get in any situation like this, call the cops immediately and take a picture of his license plate.